Yeah, I'm going to do it this year. So
yeah. You are?
Yeah, I just haven't done it for. I try to do it for games, all of like, regular season things like that, playoffs. Also, because I've been doing it for so long now, I'm trying to like make sure I can do it for games because I'll run out of ideas.
So what should I say to people? Just being like, mind your own business?
I mean,
should I do it for games?
I mean, I think Prince painted his nails, right?
Yeah, that's facts. Okay.
Are you put the F word on there?
I will not be doing that.
Roger Goodell would have some things to say.
Yeah, he'd have some things to say. I'm trying to keep, good-spirited things on my nails.
But it fires you up, right?
It does fire me up.
All right, so that's the answer I'm going to say. It fires you up.
I can use other stuff that'll fire me up.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Wow. Are you serious, Caleb Williams? Because if you are, that was an idiotic statement that you just made. This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Caleb Williams humiliating himself when asked about painting his nails. Apparently, Caleb Williams gets excited about the thought of painting his nails before every single game. With that being said, it has now made me question whether the locker room will respect Caleb Williams moving forward. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Is Caleb Williams already showing signs of being a poor leader for the Bears? I'm going to say yes to that. Not only does he paint his fingernails, he is an entitled brat that believes the world revolves around Caleb Williams. And Caleb Williams, although he has a lot of physical talent in himself, we all know that Caleb Williams has a very feminine-like mindset. Now, what is wrong for a man to have a feminine-like mindset? Nothing really, except here's the problem. Caleb Williams plays the quarterback position, a position that requires a guy to think like a masculine guy. Obviously, guys respond well to strong male leadership, and Caleb Williams does not have the mentality of a strong male guy. You look at how Caleb Williams loves to paint his fingernails, which is mostly associated with women. I really don't like it when a guy wants to paint his fingernails. I understand that it's in style, but it's really feminine, and quite frankly, it's gay to do that. And I feel very disturbed how a lot of people in society have accepted the notion of men painting their fingernails in society. Now somebody is going to ask me, oh, why do you have a huge problem when guys paint their fingernails? Because it's a symbolism of femininity, which is a huge problem in and of itself, because men are supposed to be masculine. Men are not supposed to be feminine at all. But that's what happens when you got woke people trying to control society, and you got feminists wanting to be men, and you got men wanting to be women. That's why you have role reversals in society, and when that happens, chaos is in order. That's why it's dangerous to support a guy like Caleb Williams, at least off the field. I understand if you want to be a fan of Caleb Williams on the field, because I admit Caleb Williams is a heck of a physical talent. The guy's got incredible arm strength. He knows how to improvise really well. In fact, I'm even going as far as to say that he has the talent level of Patrick Mahomes. That's how good Caleb Williams is on the field. But we know football is a team sport, and that you need more than one player to rely on for team success. Obviously, you're a teammate of Caleb Williams, and you're thinking, man, do I really want to play with a starting quarterback that paints his nails as a hobby? I already don't like it when women paint their nails because the nail polish smells, but when a guy does it, it's even worse. I really think Caleb Williams is gay, and even though Caleb Williams hasn't said it publicly, it feels really obvious the guy is gay. And no, it's not only because he paints his fingernails, it's also because of the fact that Caleb Williams wears lip gloss in his free time. He was caught wearing lip gloss on the court side of a USC basketball game, and you look at how Caleb Williams also wears earrings as well, feminine earrings, just to be clear. And you also look at how Caleb Williams also cross-dresses in his free time. You look at that GQ magazine where Caleb Williams cross-dressed. There are so many signs that are yelling Caleb Williams is gay. And look, I'm not here to attack the gay community. If you're gay, you're gay. You do what you got to do with that. But at the same time, though, when you play the quarterback position, you have to show signs of strong male leadership, and Caleb Williams does not do that whatsoever. And also, Caleb Williams was also telling Bears teammates to pick up the trash and clean up the locker after yourself. Man, if I was an offensive lineman for Caleb Williams, I'm going to be saying in my mind, does this rookie quarterback really believe that I need to be put in my place? This rookie quarterback needs to earn his respect. He hasn't even played one snap in the NFL, and this guy guy already thinks he can tell me what to do in terms of cleaning up my locker. I mean, who do you think you are? I understand that you are a great physical talent, but outside that great physical talent, what do you exactly possess that makes me want to play for you? I want Caleb Williams to be Caleb Williams. I want Caleb Williams to be authentic, but I also want him to be mindful of how people may respond to his ways of wanting to paint his fingernails, because it is not normal behavior to expect a man to paint his fingernails. I understand that there is an Olympic guy that also paints his fingernails, but that's different. It's a different sport entirely because he gets to control his own destiny. If Caleb Williams was a tennis athlete and he wanted to paint his fingernails and cross-dress and act gay all the time, that wouldn't be a problem because Caleb Williams could just control his own fate. However, Caleb Williams is playing with 52 other guys on the roster. You really think all 52 of those guys are going to be very accepting of Caleb Williams' behavior? I don't. And even if you don't want to believe Caleb Williams is gay or that painting fingernails is a bad thing for men, look at the response Caleb Williams was also saying at USC when asked by a reporter when dealing with adversity. Roll the film.
Caleb, obviously emotional after, tonight. I mean, you leave everything out there, what's kind of your emotional state, mentality right now, trying to process this and how the season's going?
I want to go home and cuddle with my dog and watch some shows. I don't know what we lost the game. Something to work hard for throughout months, years, to have big games like this, try and go win, play your best. Each and every one of us. We came out with the loss today. So emotionally, I want to go home and I want to lay with my dog.
It's pretty clear Caleb Williams is not a natural-born leader. What kind of leader talks about wanting to play with dogs and watching TV shows and showing up with a pouty attitude when the going gets tough? When the going gets tough, I want my quarterback to stand up there and say, yeah, we got it tough, but we're going to stand through adversity and we're going to get it done. We just got to keep working hard. That was not signs of being a real leader whatsoever. And what about the time where Caleb Williams cried in his mother's arms during a ball game with about 20 seconds left in the Washington versus USC game? Caleb Williams left the bench early so he could run up to the stands and cry in his mother's arms while his mother is covering up Caleb Williams' face with a piece of paper. Obviously, that is problematic because that shows that the quarterback is not trying to lead his troops when the going gets tough. What Caleb Williams should have done was console his teammates. He should have said good game to his opponents, and then he should have cried in the locker room. It's a bad sign to see a quarterback cry in public and run up to his mother's arms. Look, crying is fine. I get it. Football's an emotional game. But at the end of the day, though, you simply cannot leave your teammates early for any reason whatsoever so you can go ahead and jump up in the stands and cry in your mother's arms. It's no doubt in my mind that Caleb Williams is a feminist. And when you're a quarterback being a feminist, that's not a recipe for success. In a way, you could say that Caleb Williams is like Jackson Mahomes that could actually play football, because that's essentially what Caleb Williams is. Caleb Williams is a heck of a talent. No one is denying that, but I also have to note that Caleb Williams has only completed 50% of his passes in preseason so far. It's not exactly like Caleb Williams has been great in preseason so far. He's produced great highlights, but he hasn't necessarily been accurate from the pocket. He hasn't been able to play on schedule, and obviously teammates are not going to respect him when he is talking about painting his fingernails. Now the offensive lineman is probably going to be thinking, should I block this guy really hard, or should I let him completely damage Caleb Williams in the pocket? Or if you're a receiver and Caleb Williams throws a hospital ball, should I really lay out and go for this catch, or should I just stop my route so I can go protect myself? That way I can go ahead and make Caleb Williams look bad, because I don't really like Caleb Williams as a person, and I don't like the hobbies he does because it completely bothers me. I mean, that's just the perspective that I'm looking at it from. It's not a good look that Caleb Williams wants to continue painting his nails during NFL games. It's really weird. Honestly, I would not get good vibes if I was a teammate of Caleb Williams. I wouldn't even really want to play for Caleb Williams if I'm being completely honest, but that's just me. So that is why Caleb Williams is already showing signs of being a poor leader for the Bears, as he will be an underachiever at the NFL level. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.